Marketing and sales. These two pillars are fundamental if you want to run a successful and profitable company. Many small business owners and professionals are still focused on creating the best product and providing the best service, but they don't invest time and money in marketing before selling something. This is a huge mistake I don't want you to make. But let me be very clear. I don't say that you have to sell shit to people. The fact is that a great product or service represents the basics to satisfy your clients. Otherwise, you will quit your business very soon. In this video, I want to share with you 3 crucial tips for marketing and 3 fundamental tips for selling anything to anyone. Do not forget that marketing comes before selling anything. Be here with me till the end of this video because it is full of precious content. My name is Max Cecco and I help you become a high-paid infopreneur by sharing my 12-year knowledge and experience helping professionals and small business owners create their personal brand online and sell information products and services. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, I suggest you subscribe right now and turn the notification on. If you tap on the like button, you will contribute to spreading my message to people like you. So, thank you. First of all, I want you to understand the correlation between sales and marketing. As I told you before, marketing comes before selling anything. Marketing allows you to create the correct perception regarding your product, service, company, and yourself to make sales quicker and easier. Let's start with the first 3 marketing tips because your primary goal is to create the right perceptions to persuade people to buy from you. Marketing tip number 1. Brand positioning. Working on your brand positioning is fundamental. We can define it as the marketing strategy that puts your brand inside your potential client's mind in a specific position of dominance. The war is in your potential client's mind where the buying decision takes place. This is an oversimplified example. How many brands exist for pet foods? Lots of them. If you want to have a specific place in your clients' minds, you could create a special food only for sterilized cats more than 3 years old. The point is this: choose a category, identify where your competition is positioned, and find a different way to set your company for the same category or create a new one. Keep in mind that brand positioning guides all your marketing efforts. It tells you what to say to sell your product or service, and this is why it is so crucial. Marketing tip number 2. Indoctrinate to persuade. This is a fundamental concept you have to become familiar with. If you want to convince someone to buy your product or service, you have to indoctrinate your target audience to embrace your vision and your point of view. This is why you have to change your audience's belief system. How can you do that? Simply by using the proper communication. It's a process, nothing is casual. This is the reason why funnel marketing is still the most important weapon to prepare your potential client to buy from you. Based on their life experience, human beings have beliefs regarding anything in life. How to eat, how to manage a specific situation, how to approach a problem, how to live a relationship, and so on. For sure, they have beliefs regarding your product or service. If you want to make the sale easier and quicker, you have to work on your audience's belief system and change it based on the result you want to get. Let me make an example. Regardless of what you sell, your marketing must focus on providing value and teaching something without asking anything in return. By doing so, you're able to attract people who want to fix a problem your product or service can solve. If you want to attract people's attention, you have to start highlighting problems. When you have your target audience's attention, you can start sharing your point of view and persuading them to embrace your vision. In today's economy, selling means teaching something. You should become the expert a person wants to trust. When you are indoctrinating people to share your vision, you are answering the main objections they have regarding your product or service before introducing it. Marketing tip number 3. Content authority. You have probably heard me say multiple times to share your knowledge and experience on social media for free. By doing so, you are enhancing your social authority. Why is it so important, especially in today's economy? The reason is simple. Suppose you and I sell the same product. You have 100,000 followers on social media, TikTok, YouTube, and Instagram, but I don't have an online presence. I'm not anyone. Where do you think people will buy the product? From an unknown company or a well-known, followed and trusted company? You have the answer. I want you to understand that people want to do business with people they trust, regardless of the product's price. This is why content authority and brand positioning guide all your marketing efforts. Keep it in mind. With that said, let's talk about 3 fundamental tips for selling anything to anyone. Sales tip number 1. Sell emotions. Forget about your product or service for the moment. Think about the emotions associated with your product or service. Once you have identified them, your sales message should focus on these feelings that resonate the most with your target audience. Only then you can talk about characteristics, benefits, and features. Indeed, people buy emotions and justify the purchase with logic. The first mindset you need to pay attention to is to put yourself in your customer's shoes and think about the emotions they want to feel related to the stuff you are selling. For instance, why would you consider buying a Rolex or a Ferrari or a Lamborghini? Maybe for prestige, or to increase your social status, or to increase your ego, or to be part of something such as a precious and special club? Think about it. I have just mentioned 4 powerful triggers you can use in your sales message to persuade people to buy. But the best 3 psychological motivators are included in the following tip. Sales tip number 2. The 3 most powerful sales triggers. You should use the following triggers in your sales message anytime you can. Sales trigger number 1. Make money. All people in the world are interested in making money. If your product or service helps your potential customers make money, you should always use this trigger in your communication, sales message, video, and written sales letter. Keep in mind this question. What are 5 ways my product or service will help my clients and potential customers make money? Sales trigger number 2. Save money. As make money trigger, save money is one of the most used. No one wants to put money in the bin. If your product or service helps your customers save money, you should communicate it immediately. Answer this question. How can I or my product or service help my potential customers or clients save money over the next week, month, or year? Sales trigger number 3. Save time. Time equals money. No one wants to waste time even in doing the simplest thing in the world. To be honest, I think this trigger is undervalued because it is a powerful weapon to use, especially if you are able to communicate it properly and it is related to making money. Sales tip number 3. How to deal with this famous objection. I have heard a famous objection many times in my business career, especially when I was closing the prospect on the phone. I have to think about it. The question is, how to deal with this objection? First of all, you must be aware that your client is lying. He or she wants to say something like this. Max, I don't have the money. Max, your product is too expensive. Max, I don't think your product is so valuable. Max, I don't have any urgency to buy it. These assumptions are a great starting point to continue the conversation. You perfectly know that if you end the call, your prospect is lost forever. Don't allow this situation to happen. Based on what you are selling, you should prepare to answer these questions correctly or modify your sales message to overcome this objection before the client thinks about them. With that said, since selling is the ability of every successful entrepreneur, I highly urge you to watch another crucial video. 5 powerful sales techniques to close sales over the phone without being salesy. Closing sales over the phone is one of the best abilities you can learn to increase your income and make money. So, watch it now!